second part of the double week was as intense as ever, and we gotta start with Partizan as the Belgrade Arena was rocking once again. Panathinaikos is an experienced squad and was not intimidated at all by the environment. The game started with both teams going basket for basket as Pau was up by 2 and were looking pretty good with a minute to go in the first half, until Vanja Marinkovic went berserk.
What a strip by Tyreek Jones. Vanja in the open floor, hits the trailer, extra pass to Marinkovic in the corner! The Troika! Marinkovic has made 1-3 already. Are you kidding me? 3 in a row. Bang, bang, bang.
Vanja knocked down 2 consecutive three-pointers, and with 6 seconds remaining in the half, you knew that he would try a heat check.
Comes back, he's got the hot hand. Vanja Marinkovic with the Troika at the end of the first half.
Games like this is exactly why you need Euroleague TV. You can watch up to 4 games live when it really gets crazy in different arenas at the same time. Or if you're a basketball junkie like me and want to analyze the game later, you can catch the replays anytime, anywhere. Click the link in the description and type in code HEATCHECK15 for 15% off your first year of subscription. Just like that, Partizan got all the momentum and was super hot in the third quarter. And once they sensed that Panathinaikos was bleeding, they ruined them completely.
Tyreek Jones is going to fight through another one. And Washington blows by and 1! Washington froze him with a hesitation dribble. And Grant comes out of his stance.
Pau was struggling, and especially Kendrick Nunn, who could not deal with Partizan's pressure. The home team won the third quarter 20-12 and went into the last 10 minutes of action with a 15-point lead, as it no longer was a question of who is going to win, but how big of a blowout it's going to be. Safe to say, Partizan did not go easy on Pau at all in the fourth.
Carlik Jones with an alley-oop! Tyreek Jones puts an exclamation point!
Panathinaikos' struggles seemed to take its toll on Kendrick Nunn, as he really lost it all by the end of the game.
Nunn's got to calm down now. It's a long season. He's just got 2 now. He's got to keep his emotions in check. He needs a teammate to come in and look at Obradovic. Look at the sportsmanship of Obradovic.
It's difficult to play in Belgrade, that's for sure. Munich is also a tough destination to conquer, as Bayern entered round 14's game against Baskonia with a perfect 6-0 home record. However, it looked like the Bavarians were about to suffer their first home defeat, as they could not manage to get anything going for them in the first half. Despite Baskonia playing better basketball, we went into halftime with a tied game, and Bayern needed to change something quickly.
On the drive, it's the first basket of the game for the competition's leading scorer.
Carson Edwards scored his first bucket in the third quarter after going scoreless in the first half. Well, little did Baskonia know that this was the beginning of the end for them.
Off the dribble, Carson Edwards is unconscious. This is Carson Edwards that we know.
Once Carson got going, it was game over for Baskonia. Edwards scored 27 points in the second half alone, and this was just the cherry on top.
Goes out at 5-man. Oh, he is absolutely sizzling hot. Carson Edwards.
Once he got hot, it seemed like Baskonia gave up, but that was not the case with Barcelona, as the game between them and Maccabi felt like a bull battle, with Barca being as stubborn as ever.
Shayok to Jokubaitis, and the alley-oop teed up beautifully for Jalen Hoare.
After 2 Maccabi scoring runs, the hosts found themselves up by 15 in the middle of the third quarter. Barca suffered a tough loss against Panathinaikos just 2 days prior, so it felt like they don't have the will to power back in this one. However, a late third quarter push from Tomas Satoransky and Jabari Parker brought Barca within 2 entering the last quarter of action.
As that shot will count, and a trip to the line for Satoransky.
Barca got the rhythm back, and the fourth quarter brought all that you can ask for. Heading into the last minutes of action, we had a tied game. And when it mattered the most, luck was on Barca's side.
Shot clock ticking. Anderson off balance, the heave up and in! Oh! Number of times I've thrown my hands up in my commentary position tonight.
With 20 seconds left in the game, this was still far from over. Kevin Punter had the chance to seal the deal but could not capitalize, which opened up a golden opportunity for Maccabi.
Blatt against Parker. Parker gets a hand on it. Shayok tied up a jump ball with 1.5 remaining.
Great defense from Barcelona to force a jump ball with 1.5 seconds left. The game was basically over at this point as Barcelona finally managed to end their losing streak. One good half was not good enough for Maccabi, as you need much more effort to win a game in the Euroleague. Over in Kaunas, Zalgiris gave us the perfect example of what kind of a first half performance is good enough.
And Walker once more.
Bloody Walker gets more. 3 triples in a row for the enigmatic American.
They need to get a stop here, though, because you know who's going to be touching the ball. Oh, it's Manek. They get him open.
Brady Manek.
8 3-pointers in the first half were good enough for Zalgiris to get up by 18 at halftime. With the roaring Zalgiris Arena to boost Zalgiris, Efes never managed to rally back. They did cut it down to 6 though, but that's when Silva and Francisco completely destroyed their hopes of a comeback.
Step back, 3, that's a dagger. That's a huge bucket right there.
Zalgiris once again defended their home court, as it is evident that Efes desperately need Shane Larkin back. Things looked much better for fans on the other side of the Bosphorus, as Fenerbahce had a much better game than Efes. After a strong 20-12 first half from Real, Fener needed a spark to come back into the game. An early scoring run brought them to a tie game, and another strong push led by Nigel Hayes-Davis was more than enough to get them on top by halftime.
Finds Melly all by himself. Nicola Melly from 3.
Little did Real know that Nigel Hayes-Davis was just heating up. A tremendous third quarter performance extended Fenerbahce's lead to double digits, and just like that, there were no more doubts about the outcome of this one.
Out to Hayes-Davis. Can he do it again? Money on the buzzer. Nigel Hayes-Davis doing his thing. It might be money. Boom. It's money.
Real drops to 6-8 and is out of the play-in spots as Fener continues to fight for the league's top spot. Talk to you in the next one. Peace out.